There was once a clan of warriors known far and wide for their strength, ruthlessness, and many other things. These warriors weren't loved by chakra like the Uzumakis. In fact, chakra has all but abandoned them. So, what could they do but train their bodies to the absolute limit until they are completely broken to the point where only the strongest survived? They used to be laughing stocks among the rest of the clans until their power grew and they gained something no one understood or could even hope to grasp. Their eyes. It was this weird trait they gained through years of training so brutally, harshly, to a point that it's embedded in their very DNA. The eyes granted each and every one of them a significant boost in their already overwhelming power, as well as complete and total night vision. Some choose to keep this power completely on at all times to the point where it became permanent. But this task takes a grave toll for those who are not strong enough to continue it. So the ones that can are known as Alpha Furyans, and they are few in numbers, but are known for their extensive success rate and dangerous missions. Through the trials they've had to go through, they've gained the respect of each clan. But due to one decision, they dug their own graves. You see, the Furyans, though seemingly more than able to take care of themselves, they still craved one thing they lacked: chakra. They couldn't use it to the same extent as others, but they thought, what if they joined forces with the Uzumakis? They would combine both bloodlines, the power of a Furyan and Uzumaki. The capabilities would be endless, thanks to the versatility of chakra itself. This caused great fear within the other clans, but not all of them had the stomach to exterminate them all, except a few, perhaps. All they asked is that no other clan give them assistance in this mass genocide. And so, they didn't. Oh, what a shame that was. Then, while both clans were in one area about to finalize their agreement, tragedy struck as they were ambushed and slaughtered, only leaving a select few left from the Uzumakis and one Furyan left. Luckily, they were able to escape, but they were practically alone. Years passed, and the Furion has made his way towards the Leaf Village. One of its so-called allies. He harbored a great anger towards them, as well as the ones who took away his family, friends. But he knew a way to truly get back at them. Not only would he find an uzumaki woman and have a child, he would take control of the Leaf Village. So, years passed, to a point he gained the admiration of everyone. Them not knowing he was a Furyan, he kept his eyes deactivated this whole time, just in case their enemies were still looking for them. And it worked for a time. Then he found this woman, Kushina. And you can say they had a common interests, or at least similar their goals. They both wanted to rebuild their clans. And you can say the stars aligned. Once they actually tied the knot, all they had to do was get busy. But there was something this poor Furion didn't know, that there were still conspirators, even in the Leaf. It seems like the Chihas wanted to take over. He could easily deal with them, but if he was outed as a Furion, who knows what could happen. Assassins every day, and he hasn't even become the Hokage yet. So he bided his time, waited until the day it was his chance to take the seat for himself. Once that day came to pass, he was known for being one of the most powerful shinobi, at least by the Leaf standards. He has ushered the world, or at least Konoha, into a long-standing peace, especially with his beloved wife, Kushina, the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, by his side. They were happy, though they did want revenge for their fallen clans. They were content. They had nothing to really worry about. That is until someone decided to ruin it. A mysterious figure with a mask. Somehow, he unleashed Kuruma, the Nine-Tailed Fox, upon the village, which it began to destroy and tear through it like it was nothing. People died, people were scared, and people were out of options. This Furion, he stood tall, knowing that he could die from this. But he had to protect his wife and their unborn son. So he went to battle, faced off with Kuruma, and, well, those of you who know the canon story know all too well what happened. The young baby Naruto was born, but saw nothing but the smiling faces of his dear mother and father as they both died slowly. but with smiles on their faces. But something was wrong here. Naruto had the eyes of an alpha furyan. Though, yes, all Furyans have the potential to unlock these eyes. Naruto already had them. Weird. Not only did he inherit the nine-tailed fox, but he seemed to also inherit the eyes of an alpha furyan. When the Hokage found him, he saw the eyes. He's like, no way, are you serious? So he was a Furyan. That explains everything. Kushina, being Uzumaki, he did it. He actually created a hybrid between the two clans. Yes. Oh, what am I gonna do with this? He took the baby and went straight towards the Hokage's office, just thinking about what he should do. The Furyan was always a good friend and ally to the Leaf. And Kushina, could he kill his child? Their child? That is until he found a note. It seemed like it was written in haste, in which it wrote, "Please take care of our child." Signed by the Furyan as well as Kushina. The Rusens. Wait, what the hell? Take care of him. This child could start a war and win. No. Just in case, just to keep him safe, we're gonna have to. Well, I need something to hide his eyes. He needs to be weaker. But how am I gonna do that? Now we have a time skip to a child Naruto, in which he's not pulling any pranks for attention. He's just minding his own business. Wanting to see. I should check out the river again. I wonder if I can catch any fish. Getting kind of hungry. And ramen is not a good diet. Doesn't mean it's not good, though. As he looks and sees that someone's getting bullied, Hanada. This actually pissing him off as he rushes in and confronts these bullies. Them looking at him with not the best looks. What the hell are you doing here, Naruto? Oh, I'm here to stop you from bullying Hinata. Stop us? Psst. Your chakra control is shit. How could you possibly, as he dashed in between each of the boys and chopped them in the back of the head, knocking them clean unconscious, leaving Hinata stunned, wondering how did he do that? Oh, it was easy. Were you always that fast? Well, yeah, technically. And as they're talking, he doesn't notice that one of the boys actually got back up. He just grabs a rock and hits him in the back of the head, causing his goggles to fly off. But what he sees strikes fear into the poor boy's heart. He sees those eyes, the eyes of a furyan, as he backs away. But then he notices he's, he's, he's clutching his face. He's yelling out in pain, trying to shield them. That's right. I heard from stories that furyans with those eyes can't. Yeah, that's right. As he wakes up the rest of the boys, and they begin to wail on Naruto in his weakened state. This is again Kanata angry as she gets up and tries to defend him. Tries, at least. As soon as he sees that Nala gets pushed around, it pisses him off even more, to the point where he completely uses what power he can muster, despite the handicap those pretty eyes are giving him, to beat down the boys into submission and make them apologize for hurting Hinata. They did, but they also ran to their parents to explain how the furyan Uzumaki freak attacked them. Luckily, Hinata was there to be a witness. But despite this, poor Naruto still didn't feel much better. Helping someone who needed it, that felt good. But could he really be a ninja with such piss poor chakra control? He knows that the Furyans aren't good at chakra control. Hell, chakra pretty much hates them. But he's also half Uzumaki. So maybe, just maybe, he can... Yeah, there are a lot of maybes in the world. Time passes. Poor Naruto mainly focuses on his taijutsu, in which, yeah, no one can deny he's good at it. But what about the ninjutsu, genjutsu, all those other ones that he may not be able to use? Only time will tell if he ever gets good at it. Now we arrive at the academy, in which he meets Sasuke and Sakura. Everyone's heard of the demon child, the abomination. I should have even been there to begin with. So people usually ignore him. But one day, he decided to actually try to make a friend, knowing that his clans were notably strong apart. He figured, why not try to make friends with Uchiha? See how that goes. So he walked up to Sasuke, trying to spark up a conversation. Everyone just looking at him, wondering what the hell. Why is he trying to talk to Sasuke of all people? Isn't he beneath Sasuke? As he continues to talk, Sasuke, being the way he is right now, don't talk to me. Why would I want to talk to someone who has such weak clan blood in his veins? What? You heard me. Weren't both your clans wiped out? So, are you completely and utterly alone? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue. Or Did you just realize how useless your blood is? Whatever, Chia. Watch your back. You never know if someone's gonna put a knife through it. As he sits down, far away from everyone else. Oh, so much for making friends. Hey, want some chips? Hmm? I asked if you want some chips. Who are you? People call me Choji. And you must be Naruto Uzumaki. The half furyan, half Uzumaki. Man, I heard so much about your clans and they sound amazing. But it is a shame that you're the one of both. Yeah. Hey, Shoji, what's going on? Oh, hey, Shugemaru. Oh, just talking to the new guy, Naruto. Oh, yeah. People my folks called a demon. They said I should not associate with him whatsoever. Naruto looks down at this as he's just about to take a nap. Which is exactly why I decided will be one of my new friends. Huh? Yeah, I don't care what people say about you. Huh, it's up to me to pick my friends. And you don't seem like a bad guy, Naruto. Really? Yeah, I think you're pretty cool. And don't worry about that, Uchiha. He's just a stuck-up, preppy, rich boy type guy. He thinks everyone's beneath him. So, is it true about your eyes? Huh? Yeah, don't they shine or something like that? Uh, yeah. Can I see? Uh, I'm not really. What? It's just my eyes can't take direct sunlight for too long. Oh, is that all? As he stands right beside Naruto, blocking what light he can, asking Choji to help him. Okay, what about now? Uh, okay, fine. Him lifting up his goggles, displaying his eyes. Shikamaru and Choji, whoa, that's pretty cool. And that's permanent? Yeah. Man, you are amazing. You think so? Yeah? Dude, you may be the last Furyan, but you're an Alpha Furyan. Yeah, I guess you have a point. So you should be able to hold your head up high despite what anyone says. Tell you what, Furyans aren't good with chakra, but Uzumakis are, right? Yeah. How about me and Choji help you? At least it should be easier having people who do know how to use chakra in your corner. At the very least, it will keep you from falling behind in class. You would really do that for me? Of course, we're friends now. Why wouldn't we? Great, thanks. Thanks a lot. No problem. As this is when their friendship begins to blossom. Time's passed, and it's after the Chiha massacre. Sasuke turned into even more of an edgy, preppy, bougie, rich boy type, thinking no one's really worth his time talking to. But this is when he sees Naruto again. As Naruto is walking past him, Sasuke has his head down. But in this one, Naruto may be a little bit petty. Remember what you said all that time ago? What, huh? You said my clan blood was useless and all that? Yeah, so it is. Your clan got wiped out. So did yours. The only difference is my clans were wiped out due to an ambush. Yours got wiped out by one person. Huh. It took a lot more to take out my clans.